Happy release day, everyone. Today is April 24th, the release date of Phantom Aria, also known as GD04. The fourth full set in the Gundam card game. We have a booster box with 24 packs. Inside these packs should be... Ooh, I actually missed a pack there. There we go. 2 stacks of 12. Empty box. Let's confirm it this time. Yeah, there we go. Inside these packs should be 3 alt arts, one of which will be a C+, which is an alt resource. There will be a lot of new cards, 135 new cards plus 16 others, which are 10 resources, some tokens. You know the drill. And as well as, 8 LRs we should get, and some rares, whatever, a lot of cards. We're gonna open this up, start with a redback card. The redback is a resource. This is resource number 40, which probably people would recognize. This is Banshee, I guess. I don't know. It's horrible to read these. All right, we're back. That was the camera crashing. That was scary, but luckily we didn't have any valuable cards there or anything. But wow, all right. I was just about to say every pack comes with 6 common cards. Here we go. Sochi, Garmaz, Esperanza, G-Falcon, Gun Easy, Michael Trinity. Those are our commons. And 4 uncommon cards, which are Core Fighter, Heine's Goof Ignited, Kapool, and Gundam Throne Dry, and then 2 rare or higher rarity cards. Here we have our first rare, which is Reinforced Junior, or Reinforce, and we got our first LR. So this is one of 8 LRs. This is Neo Zeong, our first LR. We'll take that. We have a lot of them to go. We need every single one 4 times, so... I'm just gonna make stacks of these. So commons, uncommons, rare, resources, and an LR, and hope that the camera doesn't crash again. Let's continue into pack number 2. Ooh, we have a yellow back. So this is either a token or like an EX base or something. It's a token, it's parts. So these are legs. A lot of League Militaire tokens in this set. From Victory Gundam, if you've seen that show, you know that they are constantly sending out the Core Fighter and adding the other parts to build the Gundam. Like every episode, multiple times, it's crazy. So yep, there's that one. We'll put that with the resources, doesn't really matter. Here come our commons. I'll go through the commons quickly. I realize that this is the first time seeing them for some people watching, but in 24 packs we've seen them all. We'll have seen them all multiple times probably even, so it doesn't really make sense to pause at them for a long time. The reason I pointed out a yellow back is there is a higher chance of getting a hit in a yellow back. So packs with a token card in it have a higher chance of getting a hit. Here is Kind-Hearted, a rare, and well, speak about getting a hit. Here's our alt art Suletta Mercury, the Witch from Mercury series. Wow, that alt art is hot. So this is a rare plus. You can always sell R plus, meaning an alt art. Oof. That is a really good looking card. Now I'm even more worried about this camera. You know what? This is still in view. If the camera falls, it will fall here. Let's put that alt art in a safe position to the side. My hand will constantly cover it when I grab a pack, but that's a price worth paying, I guess. There it is. So, a red back. Lower chance of getting a hit. It is a resource. Redbacks are always resources. This is Gundam Virtue resource. Here we go. Big Row, Machine Doll Squad, Zacrello, whatever, Xavier something, Garmas Dop, Gundam Dynamis. Garmas Dop, by the way, already a repeat we saw already, 3 packs in. This is why I go through all the commons quickly. Financier, which could be a really interesting card. It's high level, but it lets you put down an EX base, which is, yeah, fun if you play the game. Unicorn Gundam 2, Banshee Norn, Rosamia Badam. Actually, uncommon we already saw. And Rita Marcinas. Our first rare is going to be Nena Trinity, another card that has a really good looking alt art in this set, by the way. This is not an alt art, this is the regular. And another rare, Reza Burrell. I'm probably mispronouncing at least half of these names. That will be my shtick, I guess. AKA, I haven't seen all these shows yet, and even if I have, I might mispronounce them. I'm watching some of them in Japanese, some of them in English. Some translations changed over the years. Yeah, it's whatever. We deal with it. I also don't mention all the card names every time. So this is Turn A Gundam. It's an upside down A. So Turn A Gundam. I like that art, by the way. That's really good looking art. Trinity Warship. Our first rare is William. And our second rare is also a rare. It is another Turn A Gundam. And this time we didn't first check the Turn A Gundam resource. Oh, that's funny. So Turn A Gundam rare goes there. Next pack. Another red back, so another resource. We want all these resources, so I'm not sad about it. This is one we just got. Doesn't matter. I actually want multiple of them, so also that is fine. Shoku, Gundam Dynamis, Daughters, Inspector, Top 1, Gundam Virtue. Our first uncommon is Marbet. And here's Garma Zabi. Rest in peace, Garma. And Trinity Warship. Our first rare. See, this, I'm not even gonna look at that name. This is 3 minutes of me reading a name. Nope. And our second rare is an Alfred Thorn. Alfred, a very known card from one of the first sets. Very well known, very often played. So now we're getting new ones. We're getting another resource. It is that resource number 40 again. That's the Banshee, Unicorn Banshee, I think. Industrial 7, which is from Earth, Throne 2, Destined Battle Bygro, Victory Gundam Uncommon, Luna Maria Hockey, Moment of Rest, really cool art as well, and Kapool, not Carpool. Our first rare is the protagonist of Victory Gundam, so Yuin. Also, I think the youngest Gundam pilot, at least in the timeline, if you started at the original series. He's 11, I think, in the show, which is crazy. And here is our second rare. It's the Kikaroga MS Mode G-Quax. So from the G-Quax series, piloted by Charlie Abul. So our stack of rares is going really well. Only one LR so far. Let me recheck that, right? We didn't miss an LR, right? No. You can normally tell from how the texture is there. But hey, you know, you could miss one. Let's keep trucking. Ooh, Yellowback. So this is a token or maybe an EX base. No, it's the Xiang head token. So we'll put that there. And now the final card might be a hit. It might just be an LR. But hey, we can hope. Armory 1, Izuma Colony, Gundam Dynamis or Dynamis or whatever. Hip Heavy, Jaburo, Trinity. World Distortion, Sword Impulse Gundam, Gundvolva, sure. Gundam Aerial Rebuild. Here comes our first rare. It's Victory Gundam Hexa, followed by an LR of Gundam, Headless Gundam. I guess from Charge Counterattack? I don't even remember. Yeah, I think this is from Charge Counterattack, where the Xiang is also from. So that is a good-looking LR. But just an LR. We'll take it. We need 4 of them, and there's only 8 in this pack, so in this box, so we need multiple boxes as well. Here we go, next pack. Resource is Number 31, Penelope. Commons, Machine Doll, Solbat, Slagger Law, Gundam Axia, Flat. So that's a pretty crazy card. This is like the first Alfred, a 2/4 with blocker. Shrike Team's Bulwark. Well, I think that's new. We haven't seen that. Indiscriminate Violence, Gundam Netley, Unicorn Gundam, Core Fighter. Means too long a name to read. Psycho Gundam Mark II is our rare, and our second spot is also a rare, Gundam Throne 1. Nice German names there for Trinity. So CB, Celestial Being. Let's keep going. Yep, there it goes. Another resource. What will it be? It will be Z Gundam, I think. Was it Xi? Yeah, I think that's pronounced Xi Gundam. I forget already. Was last set. Slagger Law again. Axia, Flat again. Ooh, a lot of repeats there. Rosen Zulu, Curious, Financier. Oops, spoiler alert. Heine's Goof Ignited, our first rare. Victory Gundam Hexa, we just saw that. And our second rare is that one that we aren't even going to try, because seriously, AI's or Elsa Cheese's AEU Enact Custom Moralia Development Experiment Type. Okay, your name is too long. Next pack, another resource, and it's our C+ of Zeong. So this is our C+ resource. Let's put the cards there, and let's actually sleeve this, because we count that as, well, we count that. No, it is an alt art. It's a C+ resource. Didn't expect that. We'll take that. Yep. Good deal. GN Armor Type, Sochiheim, Michael Trinity, Gun EZ, and G Falcon. Here's Do Mohosame, Psycho Gundam, G-Quax version, Hallelujah Haptism, and Reformationist. Here is Encounter, also has a great alt art, by the way, and Damage Control. So 2 regular rares, but this pack came with that alt art, so can't complain there. And now we get a Yellow Becky. Yellow Becky token, wire guided arm. No, tokens go one higher. Here we go with the commons. Ooh, sorry, that was even faster than I'm doing it. Alboa Q and Elan Ceres, Enhanced Person number 5. Shutram Gallus and A Moment of Rest again. Graceful Demeanor as our rare, and another LR, because we did have that yellow back. Destiny Gundam LR. Really nice, we'll take that as well. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Resource pack. Oh, Gundam Curious. There we go. Core Booster 05 and 06. Sure. Hambrabi. And Hendry Machine Dog. So lot. Whatever. Victory Gundam. Luna Maria. Moment of Rest again. Kapul. Here is Lauren Seahak. Sure. And ooh. So here is the Turn A Gundam that will lead to the most questions, challenges, whatever. And it is actually already has an errata. So this card says, choose one unit with Repair, Breach, First Strike, Support, High Maneuver, Suppression, Blocker from your trash. During this turn, this unit gets AP+1 and all Repair, Breach, First Strike, Support, High Maneuver, Suppression, Blocker on that unit card. The actual card was supposed to say from any player's trash. So it can also come from your opponent's trash. Yeah, this is such an insane card with all these names. Wow, with all these abilities, whatever you want to call them, on there. That's crazy. That's gonna lead to so many questions, I'm sure. But fun. We have another resource, obviously. Victory Gundam. Reliable Big Brother. Sochiheim. Spiritual Support. Jaburo. Gundam Virtue. Zasa Sleeves. What these names, man. Wow. Gundam Netley. Gundam. Ali El Sanchez. And Freedom 2. Our first rare. Overwhelming Pressure. And our second is another rare of Gundam Curious Transam. Resource. It is Penelope again. Have we seen all the resources now? No. Witches from Earth. Decima Bygro. 9th Tactical Testing Sector. Sure. Marbet, Garma, Gallus, and a Trinity Warship. Our first rare is Damage Control. And our second is Gundam Virtue Transam. My hand's shaking a bit today. Am I expecting something big? No. Michael Trinity, GM Trinity, Industrial 7, 9th Tactical, blah, 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 Slagger Hall, Sword Impulse Gundam, Garma, Luna Maria, and Curious. Ooh, here's Salada. We'll take that. What was the back, actually? Ah, it was a resource we didn't reveal. Well, we'll see. Suletta Mercury. And Gundam Exia as our rare, and our Gundam Ferract resource. There we go. Ooh, Yellow Becky. So this should be a token. Oh, it's an EX base actually. Let's keep that as well. With Financier being a thing now, we might need more EX bases. Daughters, Inspector, Tokwan, Virtue, Industrial 7, Zaku Warrior, World Distortion, Sword Impulse, Gundvulva, and Aerial Rebuild. There's our second copy of Encounter. And ooh, Alt Art LR Plus Destiny Gundam. Look at that crazy colored card. Yeah, nice. So now we have all our alt arts. Let's put them there. I'm putting them there because the camera crashed in the beginning, right? So we're hoping it doesn't do that again. It's been well behaved so far after that first crash, but still. Backup, I don't remember seeing this card before. That's crazy. Shoku. That's crazy. Is that a common we haven't seen? Or did I just forget? That could also be the case. Turn A Gundam, a Reformationist. Silver Bullet for our first rare. And this was a yellow pack. So yeah, here is a LR. Penelope Flight Form. We are definitely going to sleeve that. And our token was an EX resource. Yeah, nice. So we now have 5 LRs out of the 8 that we should get. Unless I missed one and put it there, but I don't think I did. We only have 7 packs left. So a lot of LR hits expected in the following couple of openings. Let's do the resource first. Hey, there's the Ziyang non-LR, non-C+. Non-LR. Let's hope they don't go there. LR resource would be crazy. But maybe also fun. I don't know. Rosen Zulu. People would be angry because it would be taking the spot of an LR they would want more. Gundam Airmaster Burst is our first rare. And here is our LR. Unicorn Gundam O2 Banshee Norn Destroy Mode. So far, we're doing pretty well. All the LRs are units, by the way. At least until now. So maybe in the future we will get a set. Well, we'll definitely get a set at some point where the LR is a pilot or whatever. But so far, it's all units. Here is our resource, Destiny Gundam. Let's go through the commons quickly. Uncommons, Aboaku again. Wow, one of these feels thicker than normal. That's weird. Hallelujah, baptism. And here are our rares. Leopard Destroy and Union Flag Custom 2 GN Flag. No, rares go there. Let me restack a little bit. I mean, we're almost at the end, but still. Don't want to see these cards go everywhere before we finish this video. Here's Gundam Virtue. At least now we've seen backup twice, for sure. And our first rare, Gundam Virtue Transam. And our second is Lauren. 4 packs to go, 2 LRs to go. That's a 50% hit rate, in theory. Here is Z Gundam again. Man, I hope I'm saying that right now. When I try to go faster, I actually slow down because I'm not doing. I'm making a mess of the cards. V-Dash Gundam, and here's an LR. This is Gundam Ferrect. So again, even though this has a red back card, doesn't mean there can't be an LR in there. It's just that the alt arts, except for obviously the C+, which is a red back itself, the alt arts are commonly found, or only found maybe even in yellow back packs. Here we have a yellow back. As we have all our alt arts, we probably are looking for our final LR in this one. So let's see. Here is Alvaron, a token we haven't seen yet, so we'll take that. Commons, uncommons, Rose and Zulu, Indiscriminate Violence, GNX. Here is the other Elthurf of this set, the Ur. And this is actually our final LR of this box, Xiang. So we have the C+ of the Xiang, and here we have the LR of the Xiang. So our LRs are all here. We got one in every color. Yeah, 2 blue, 2 green, a red, a purple, and 2 white. So that's pretty, that's a good spread. 2 packs to go, let's see. Probably 2 resource packs, because we don't expect any more hits. Gundam Curious, Fighting Alone, Good Deal, Izuma Colony. That's actually already an uncommon. Rida, Do, Race Blake, Zaku Phantom, sure. And GN Armor Type D, our rares, and our final pack, which probably has just 2 rares. Wow, there we go. So our final resource is another Xiang, a Grissa, Spiritual Sport, GM3, Backup, Armory 1, Izuma Colony, the Psycho Gundam, Hallelujah, and Reformationist, Z Gundam, rare, and Gun Cannon 108 and Gun Cannon 109, like a combo card there. We'll take that. Thank you so much for watching. These were our alt arts, a C+ Destiny Gundam, and that gorgeous Suletta Mercury pilot alt art card. We'll be back with another box soon.